Hello everyone. I chose to write my essay on the Venice Shoreline Crips gang. Um, my topic is on theoretical explanation for gang participation, and the theory I chose is the social learning theory. So basically, gangs and hate groups are always going to be a part of society, mainly because these gangs draw such immense attention from others, where people can be willing to sacrifice a lot of things in their life to be able to be a part of a lifestyle of basically like the gang lifestyle. And I chose a social learning theory mainly because it's a way of showing the reasonings of how people can have personal exposure to these gangs and the violence that they cause. It is mainly dependent upon the existing groups and gangs inside of the neighborhoods they live in. There are many reasons why these people were inclined to join a gang or become gang members. It can be caused by stuff like poverty, poor housing, poor living, an addiction to drugs, crime, violence, to protect their family. Maybe they have family issues at home, bullying, money issues like unemployment, maybe even a schooling system failure. But a lot of these people start out from a young age. Some of them are even kids, and they basically were in the wrong crowd and chose to be a part of a gang and chose to be making these choices and stick to the gang lifestyle. Some of the info I got on the Venice Shoreline Crips are that they're the biggest African-American street gang in the streets of Venice. They were formed in Venice's Oakwood neighborhood, and they were a part of numerous gang wars. They basically controlled many parts of Oakwood, along the Venice boardwalk as well. It's a very, very popular area in Los Angeles. They are also still around to this day as well. The territory that they control right now stretches from Sunset Avenue to California Avenue. It's between 7th and 5th Avenue if we're going to be talking about streets. They call their turf Ghost Town. And one of the biggest criminal cases that I could find, it happened to be committed by one of the Venice Crip members. He was arrested for murdering a girl named Sarah Ribicoff. She was the niece of then Senator Abraham Ribicoff. They were involved in a robbery that took place outside of Washington Boulevard restaurant. The robbery happened in November of 1980. The Shoreline Crips had many, many rivals. One of the most popular was the Venice 13 gang. They were ruthless gang. They had a lot of members. They controlled a lot of parts of Los Angeles. They were a former rival of the Venice Shoreline Crips, but as of today, actually, they are allies. The Venice Shoreline Crips are a very, very interesting gang. Me being a part of, or actually born in Los Angeles, and going through the streets of Venice when I was younger, I actually known a guy back in, I believe it was 2013, 2012, 2013. I was about to enter high school. This was before we moved to Sacramento, and I would play basketball with him at a park, and he was actually a part of this gang. So I have some connection to the Venice Shoreline Crips. I guess I knew someone that was in that gang, but we still have each other on social media to this day, and he's actually not a part of the gang lifestyle anymore. He moved out of LA. He has a family now, so it's good to hear. He got everything together and is living a really comfortable life. The Venice Shoreline Crips have many allies, including most of the local neighborhood Crips. For example, the West Boulevard Crips, Roland 20s Crips, the 111 neighborhood Crips, 10 Line Gangster Crips, and basically most of the Compton area Crips. I chose to speak about the social learning theory because it is an idea that showcases how an individual or multiple individuals can learn by watching the actions committed by others. That basically affects the choices they make, whether it's a positive or a negative, into the following choices that they're going to be able to choose. There's many reasons why someone can join a gang or a hate group. Mostly these are young kids who are like sponges and see the lifestyle and are willing to sacrifice. But it starts within the community, no matter how big or small. And I believe that we can always accomplish this together and help more and more kids and families from joining these gangs and turning to this lifestyle and thinking that that's the only option they have. In my opinion, I think a helping hand and, honestly, just listening to people, listening to their problems and trying to figure out a solution with them instead of just dumping it all on them, having them figure it out, because life is hard. So I understand that, and now everyone's situation is the same. The Venice Shoreline Crips, for example, people can be interested in joining a gang like that for many reasons. For them, for example, they were really high in drug trade. So that could be a reason why someone could join their gang to be involved in drugs, either distributing them or using them. But at the end of the day, I believe, gangs will always be a popular thing to be a part of, and it's almost impossible to stop gangs in general. But there is a way for us to diminish the amount of people that do join gangs and do choose to live that lifestyle, whether it's for family or whatever reason it is. But it's not impossible to stop, and I do believe that with action and help, better neighborhood, people that getting together, stuff like that, we could definitely see some change. But that's about it. That's the essay I wrote on the Venice Shoreline Crips. Thank you so much.